Okay, YouTube Adpocalypse. This is probably something that I should have talked about a while ago, but now I'm finally getting around to doing it. I don't know, it's something uncomfortable. It's a thing I'm uncomfortable with talking about because, you know, I don't like to annoy you guys with too much of the behind the scenes stuff. You guys come to me for games and mediocre content, and that's what I try and give you. I think I'm fairly consistent in giving you that, but I guess this sort of video is more for the people who are interested in helping out the channel in any way. For those of you who are not aware, YouTube Adpocalypse, as some of us have dubbed it, started around the end of March, really started April 1st. April 1st was a new quarter of the year, beginning of quarter 2, 2017, which is generally how the advertiser budgets work. So, a couple months ago, there was a bunch of newspaper articles, yada yada, a lot of backstory here. Basically, it came out that out of the millions upon millions of YouTube videos, some of them are offensive. Wow, who didn't know that? And apparently advertisers didn't know that, because then they all freaked out and pulled their advertising from YouTube. So YouTube lost tens of millions of dollars worth of advertising budgets like that, just overnight, which sucks. It sucks for a lot of us. It sucks for those of us who are just barely able to do this full time. If you guys don't know, YouTube is my full-time job, except not recently. Again, don't want to go into too much detail. Frankly, I can't tell you guys in too much detail, but I can show you this. This is a graph of earnings. Basically, you can see the blue line is my estimated earnings and the yellow line is the views. So for the most part, they've always had a strong relationship. They go up and down with each other. But you can see right at the beginning of April, the estimated revenue plummet down, just absolutely annihilated. That is when the advertisers pulled all their funding. Like, my views were actually fairly consistent, but the money is just terrible. And now this graph here, just to show you guys what the problem here is, the red line you see in this graph, that is the revenue I need daily to live, just for rent and insurance and things like that. That's just to live. And so I've been a little bit above that for the past couple months. Nothing too crazy, like I'm not making crazy amounts of money here on YouTube, but it's comfortable and I enjoy it, and it's just the most convenient job for me right now. But it hasn't been over that line since this occurred. So technically, every day that I'm doing YouTube now, I'm losing money. More than you think too, like, because this isn't counting food or entertainment or just anything in general, buying Cormac his food, things like that. The red line is just my day-to-day costs, so it's rent, insurance, loan payments, all those sorts of things. So where do we go from here? This sucks. They're saying it might get better. YouTube's trying some different things, but now they're really fighting offensive content, which can be anything. I had a video which earnings dropped to pennies a day because it had the word weapon in its title. I took out weapon and it shot back up. I literally just edited that, so the word weapon flagged my video and got it down to 50% of what its revenue should. Less than that. It probably went down to like 60 or 70% down to what its revenue, so around 30 or 40% left. So it's horrible. I couldn't believe it. I literally changed the title. The next day, revenue shot back up. So as YouTube figures this out, hopefully I won't be forced to take drastic actions, because I'm in a bit of a quandary here. Okay. So YouTube is just the most convenient job for me. I live in a new city. My girlfriend's in school all day. I have the dog. It's just convenient for me just to be able to work from home. Now, if I can't survive just working from home anymore on YouTube, my choices are to either get a full-time job that I'm qualified for, that means I'll have very little time for YouTube, or get a crappy part-time job just to help on the side. It'll cut down the YouTube time, but I'll still be able to do most of YouTube, but then I'll hate that job, because it'll just be a crappy part-time job, which I don't really want to do again. I worked in a restaurant for 5 years, don't want to do that again. Those are those options, or I could just play out, see how this rest of this quarter goes. Again, this is stuff I'm super uncomfortable with, because, you know, I don't like promoting my Patreon too much, which I do have. I do have a Patreon, and that's a great way to support all content creators. This stuff, guys, the stuff I go over today is applicable to any content creator. I'm not just talking about me, so if you have anyone, everyone's hurting. I guarantee every single channel is hurting. So if you have people that you want to support, definitely use these tips to go help them. So there's things like, I'm going to go over ways that, for monetary ways, so ways you can pay and directly support channel, and then indirectly. So we're going to go over indirectly first. You can do things like just watch their videos constantly. You can share them on social media. Watch videos all the way through. I've told you guys this a lot. Viewer retention and those view numbers are the most important analytic on YouTube. So watch videos beginning to end. You don't have to watch like the end screen thing if you don't want to. That's okay. I'm just talking about watch the majority of the video's content. That will help creators. Like, we can't even really explain how important that is. Just getting those numbers up. So even not even more views, but just more watch time is the most important thing on YouTube. Another indirect thing, click on an ad every now and then. That's the best way to ensure that YouTuber gets money from the ad. You definitely do get a lot more if people click on the ads that are presented. That's a great way. And then another one, the little bell down there by our names. Click on that. That way you'll be alerted when videos go up, so you're more likely to be able to watch a video, because I'm sure a lot of people are busy, they have lives, they don't have time to sit there all day like I do and just stare at their subscriber feed. So great way of helping you. Another way, just the little bell right there, and turn on email notifications. Now for paid support for channels, we do things like Patreon, which is a monthly subscription service. You pledge a certain amount and every month that goes to the content creator. It's a great way. I used to just use it for like channel expenses, like I use the money from that to buy games, to buy equipment, things like that, but now I just use it, you know, to live. But I definitely need to work on mine. I'm bad at picking rewards and tiers and stuff, so if you guys have any ideas based on that, definitely let me know. I need new ideas for rewards and tiers and things like that, so let me know in the comments if you have any ideas. And then another way to support people is Twitch. So I am streaming a lot on Twitch. I've been enjoying it a lot more. Twitch seems a lot more content creator friendly, so if you want to keep supporting the channel, definitely follow me on Twitch, guys, and hopefully they'll be partnered soon, so we'll be able to enable subscriptions, and that'll be great. So definitely keep an eye out for that, because I should be partnered soon. I applied again. I've been denied a lot, but I've been streaming a lot more, and I made my application much more personal, so hopefully we can still get partnered. And then, of course, with streams, we do have stream tips and stream donations, things like that. Just little things that definitely do help. Every little bit helps for any channel out there, I guarantee it. Another paid way is merchandise. Like, I do have shirts and stuff. We don't make that much money. Like, every shirt I sell, I make like a couple bucks, but it helps and it gets you guys something cool. So I have shirts and stuff. If you want to check the links below. Also, make sure you check any other content creators that you're interested in. Like, I know a bunch of my buddies make merch and they don't push it very hard, because I mean, none of us do, because it's a little weird, but you know, go for it. Check it out if you are so inclined. This is just the stuff I hate talking about. I hate telling people this. Like, I feel like I'm freaking begging. It drives me crazy. But again, desperate times call for desperate measures. Anyway, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to explain this situation to you a little bit better, as well as let you know different ways to support your favorite content creators. If you have any questions about ow, I just punched my desk. Adpocalypse, definitely let me know in the comments. Actually, really kind of hurt. Ow. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.